Welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to check out how to download the Advisor graphic user interface and how to run a simulation using this tool in MATLAB. Advisor is an advanced vehicle simulator that has been developed by NREL. Now let's try to download this tool from SourceForge. So the tool is available for downloading. You can download and unzip the complete files. The very first step after downloading the tool is that you have to unzip that folder and then add path to MATLAB. So we have already unzipped the file and it is available here. This is the path where I stored all these files required for Advisor. So I am going to that location and I'm adding that particular folder to MATLAB path. We have to add the folders and subfolders. Once you add the folders and subfolders, now it's ready to use. Now you just have to type Advisor on the command window, then it will open the graphic user interface. So here you can find a start button. Before that I selected the unit as metric. You can do it later in the coming steps as well. So if you click that start button, it will load, or it will take you to the next step of this simulation process. Here this is the main graphic user interface of Advisor. Here you have to select the vehicle type, the vehicle parameters, etc. There are different types of drop downs. Using this drop down you can select the vehicle types. You can see that here the selected configuration is parallel. That means the selected vehicle is a hybrid vehicle that has parallel configuration. Let's try selecting another vehicle type. So if we select the conventional vehicle, then it will load the default parameters for a conventional vehicle. This is not for electric vehicle, this is for conventional vehicle. Here you can see an IC engine based vehicle, but our aim is to simulate an electric vehicle, so I have selected EV. Once you select EV, you can find all the parameters necessary for an electric vehicle. If you want to modify any of the parameters, it is possible here. You can select the parameter and you can modify the value of the particular parameter here. But in this case, in this simple simulation, I am not modifying any of the parameters. I am keeping all those values as they are. We can select the vehicle configuration such as front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or four wheel drive. If you check this GUI, you can find the parameters that can be modified from this GUI itself. After making the necessary changes, you can go to the next step. Here I have to tell you that there is a help document available for all these changes. If you click on this question mark symbol, then it will open a web page that explains what the parameter is and how to modify those parameters. So everything is available. Once you make these changes, you can If you want, then you can change this vehicle type as a custom vehicle, but we are not saving that vehicle, we are just going to the next step. So it will load another GUI. This is the actual simulation window. So this is the selected driving cycle. We are going to simulate the vehicle for this driving cycle. If we change the driving cycle, in the left side you can see the graph of, the plot of the driving cycle. There are different axes available for this one. It can be plotted as velocity versus time, velocity versus distance, etc. It will plot the grade as well. All the details of the driving cycle are available in the left side. There are two more options available for this simulation. You can select some test procedures or a group of drive cycles. That selection was for constant grade. Here there are options to combine more than one driving cycles to simulate the vehicle for that combined driving cycle. Let's try to build a driving schedule. Here I am adding 3 or 4 driving cycles. I added 2. I have added the third one as well. Now this is the complete driving cycle. Now I cancelled everything. We are just simulating the vehicle for only a single drive cycle. Here you have options to do some sensitivity tests, something like you can vary the mass from a minimum value to maximum value in different steps. All those studies are available or possible using this tool. You can try them out later. There are some options for acceleration test. You can accelerate the vehicle from 0 velocity to some 60 or 100 km per hour. These tests are also available. After selecting all these parameters and settings, you can directly run the simulation. If you click on the run button, then it will simulate the vehicle through that driving cycle that we have selected. The left side you can see all the plots. By default it shows 4 plots. You can select all the other parameters to plot there. First of all, in the left side you have to select on which plot it should plot the parameter. So here I selected the 4th one, that's why it updated the 4th plot. If you want to plot a parameter on another plot, then first of all you have to select the plot, then you have to choose the parameter to be plotted there. In the left side you have to just click on any of the plots and then select the necessary parameter to be plotted there. Here in this case I have selected the energy storage device current, that is the current from the battery. Then there are different options available here to store the results, then copy the figures in bitmap. There are options to print figure, export these results, save simulation. Then there is another option to load the already saved simulation results. There is option to compare the simulations as well. As I mentioned earlier, we have the options to change the unit of the simulation from US to metric in the later stages as well. there are two back buttons. One is back to and other one is back. If you click on the back button, it will bring you to the previous step, and if you click that back to button, it will bring you to the first GUI that we opened. Let's try clicking on the back button. So it brings us to the simulation window. Here we can again modify if it is necessary. The driving cycles, everything can be changed if it is necessary. Otherwise we can directly go to the first one. This is the first GUI. When I click on the back to button, it brings us to the first GUI. There is an option to display the block diagram of the vehicle. Then if you click on this view block diagram button, it will open the block diagram on Simulink. This is the block diagram. You can explore this block diagram in detail, but we are not doing it right now. This is the complete vehicle model. You can explore them. This is how you can download the advisor and simulate a simple electric vehicle model. Once you complete the simulation, all the parameters will be available in the workspace. You can use them later on for your analysis. See, the tool follows a naming convention. For example, the name starts with WH or the wheel related parameters. The name starts with ESS or the energy storage devices related parameters. So you can check out them. So that's all for today. So try to explore the tool and do some vehicle analysis using the tool. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you like this video, please tap the like button. Here we have a playlist that has some videos related to electric vehicle research projects. Do watch them. See you there.